Good morning. It is a Monday video, and we are here in our backyard today because the cactus that is here coming over the wall is actually producing the flowers for the dragon fruit. This is the first time that it's actually bloomed and that we're hopeful we'll get dragon fruit on it. And you can see even behind me here how beautiful they are. They open up in big long flowers, and thought you might like to see it, especially those that were here with the group from my supporting church at Solid Rock Independent Baptist Church. They had a chance to see that it was here, but not with it was open. So the fruit is excellent. We love it. And you can get dragon fruit in the States, so you can look for it and find out what's there. I want to just share a couple of things today that I thought might be a help to those that are our praying partners. Many of you for the last 2 years, actually, some of you started back 2 years plus ago, praying that God would help me to be able to quickly be able to preach in Spanish. And you've been praying faithfully for me, and of course we know that that has come to fruition, and I've been preaching now for some time in Spanish. But I wanted to kind of draw some other thoughts to that. Not only are you part of an answered prayer, but every time I preach, you get the blessings of those things being added to your account for eternity. And every result that comes from the preaching, every person saved or every person's heart that's changed, and of course, I don't even know what all those are, but God's holding all that. And so every one of you that have prayed so faithfully for that aspect, and by the way, don't stop. I'm getting ready to start preaching on the book of Revelation for the next 6 months, at least, if I can get it done in 6 months, and in Spanish. And then, of course, I have Pastor Petches leaving to Bristol, Tennessee, and he's got a conference there he's going to, and I've got 3 weeks that I'll be preaching here in Spanish. And so you can pray for that. Pray that God will move and work in the hearts of the people at the church at Monte Abrim. My first message is, what is in your hand? And we're talking about, of course, the talents and things that God's given you, the abilities that God's given you. And pray that direction. And also along that line, every village that we call to you, like Betania, and you pray for it, everyone that's saved in those villages, you have a part in, and you have to your account, so to speak. Paul references that in the scriptures. And what's there? Thank you, Rooster. Adding an amen. That was a rooster's amen there. And so you have a part in that. You have something that is added to your account. And so, by the way, continue to pray for Chanka. We have opportunity to go back and find a family this week. So pray for Sylvia, I believe is the lady's name, and her family as we go. And again, if you pray specifically for those, and then when we mention them, you will see and you can better relate and have a part in exactly what God's doing here. So Sylvia lives in Chancal. Pray for Pino Suarez and the house of that we're in there, Victoria, or Vicky as we call her, and Pedro, her husband. And then, of course, in the village of Tuzik, where we're starting over. We've got some contacts, but we're kind of hoping that God will still move in Vincente's heart, so pray for him. And then also the delegate out in Santa Rosa, and the things that are there with Jeremias and Juanita in their house. That's the house church we're in. So pray for these. Pray specifically that God will begin to move out and branch out. We're trying to get them to contact those around them and invite them in. So I just wanted today to share with you some things that you can see a little better, that your prayers aren't just prayers for answered prayers, but actually ongoing, continual blessings for eternity. Thank you so much. Thank you for all you do, for all your encouragement, and we'll see you next time.